Hi guys. Welcome. I'm Lindsay. Uh, Happy Labor Day. I just did a video about my Cinderella dress that I just received in the mail that I'm very excited about. But that's not the video that I wanted to do today. I was talking about doing a video about covering up a scar that I recently got back in May from an injury from work with a box cutter. You can see it on my thumb right here. Let's see if the light I mean, it's subtle, but it's it's there. So, if you're kind of handing something to somebody, you can definitely see it. So, right now, it's not that I'm self-conscious about it, but it's like once Halloween comes around and if I want to play Cinderella, I like my hand to look natural and normal. So I did some research, looked on the web, and found a woman who had a very simple, pretty easy tutorial on how to conceal scars. She had a gymnastics injury, and she had gotten a scar about like this big right here, and it was about the same color as my scar. She was like about the same time period, and so I was happy because that meant that she was going to be using about the same colors as me, and I was happy because of that. And it was very simple. The tutorial was only like 5 minutes. Mine's definitely, I think, going to be longer because I have some things that I feel like I need to address. But first, I guess I will start off with what the basics that you need to do this are. So, from the video that I used, you need a primer. You need a beauty blender that is damp. I have to dampen mine. Sorry, it's not damp yet. So you're gonna have to look at the colors of your scar, and depending on the colors of your scar, you have to figure out which one cancels them out. Kind of like when you're trying to cancel out a color on on your face and everything like that. You can find color wheels like that all over the place on canceling out colors. Like you can find that on the web anywhere. I'm doing yellow for the like kind of purplish colors, and green for the definitely darker red, which is exactly what she did. And it turned out looking really nice. And then you need I forgot one thing. It's stuck in my shenanigans. Forgive me. Okay. Need like a foundation or just something that to like top it off. And then you need a finishing powder. There's a lot of different type of finishing powders. Something that's like either can be translucent or like about your skin tone color. And then like a just regular brush as well. Okay. So here we go. Start off with your primer, because the primer really helps it stay on your skin, apparently. Let's do this and tilt this down a little bit. And I know you can't really see me doing this, but because it's on my thumb, but just kind of applying the primer to my thumb to make it, as the person said, make it so that this really stays nicely on your skin, because you want it to stay there. And then she said you didn't really need to. You could go back and forth on how much on what colors you do first. She used yellow and then green and then yellow again. I have a lot more red than purple, I think. So I think I might use more green, but I'm not sure. This is the first time actually doing this, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, so this isn't the one that she used. It's Pro Concealer by LA Girls. I got it at Ulta. I rarely go there. But this isn't the one that she used, but it's the one that I could find. And I'm just gonna dab it on. Let's see how well that works. Dabbing it. I don't know if that's exactly right. Hold on. And then blending it. Okay. It's looking better already. Fortunately, mine's a little bit raised edged because it's still semi-new. However, it's not terrible. It's not the end of the world. It's more just kind of getting rid of it. Now that's doing the green. And even she said that it was like, you're gonna look like you're having like a colorful monster mash on your skin. Right now it looks like I've got like even more worse of a bruise on my skin. So I see why she went over with it with the yellow again, because I think the yellow definitely helps blend out this green. The green is important, but the yellow, I think going over it again with the yellow will definitely help. So let's try just a little more yellow onto that. Let's have a little extra on my. Okay, there we go. This isn't too terribly difficult, actually. It's looking pretty nice. I mean, yeah, it looks like I got like a monster movie kind of in my hand, but it's not like it's what she said that it was gonna be. Like, it's gonna be like not perfect. Okay, so gotten that far. Comment section, there was someone who said to put the finishing powder on at this point to just kind of do a little bit of a loose, kind of like to like kind of just have something over this, which I thought was a good idea, because then you're kind of like kind of setting this, and then you can put on your foundation on top of that instead of just having that on the top. So I'm going to take that and doing it over here. So it kind of sets it. Sorry, I just don't want to do it over my computer. Gotten so much makeup on my computer. It's like, am I using my computer as a makeup studio nowadays? Okay. So now comes Okay, what she used was called Cover Effects drops, but I don't have those. Wasn't planning on buying anything like that. So I'm just gonna go with my normal ass what I consider I can't even say the word um foundation. I should have. Yeah, here we go. Oh, you know what? I could just use the blank. Yeah, let me just use the beauty blender. Yeah, I don't know why I was not thinking I didn't have anything. So, because she dabs that with the beauty blender, but then also uses her finger and uses a brush at the same time. So it's like she uses multiple things with it to do it. So just do a little bit of that. This is a little bit of a dark color on me. I have another one that's less dark that I might end up using. I got this color a while ago, so I might get it. I might use the other color that I have, that I used. So it's looking like that so far, which I think is pretty good. And she kind of does some like dabs on like that, like right on top of where the scar is, which I think is pretty important. And then it takes like this, something like this. And I think like I kind of overdid it. Like I put all of this stuff like all the way around it when I feel like I could just done like right here. So I'm like kind of like making my whole entire hand look like it's like in scar zone when it really is just that one little section. And then last but not least, set it with some finishing powder. Ta-da! Honestly, I think that looks pretty damn good, guys. I mean, you can still see it because you can see the raised edge, but I can't expect that to like go away and like perfectly. From this angle, you can barely see it. I think that's pretty good. Like if you go like this, like you can't really see it. You can see it a little bit, see the redness a little bit, but you can't see it as much as prominent as it was before. Should have taken like a before picture. But okay. So her video was not very long, but my video is gonna go on for a little bit longer because I wanted to say a few words. So she had put in there, look in the comments section if you have any advice about, you know, way to get rid of scars and stuff. And I was like, okay, I will. Let me see what people have to say. And I'm going to say 95% of the people in the comments section were, let's be honest, anybody who's here is just trying to help hide their self-harm scars, or, oh great, I can't wait, now I can go outside wearing a short sleeve shirt because I can hide my self-harm scars. And it just hit me so hard that we live in this society where people feel so hurt that they have to feel like they have to hurt themselves and then not be able to talk to anybody about things and they just do these things to themselves. And then they brazenly, openly talk about it like it's nothing on the web, and they're just going about saying, like, almost in like a joking manner, saying like, oh great, now I can just go about and, you know, walk around and pretend like everything's okay and hide the fact that I'm cutting myself and stuff like that. Like, that's why I'm looking up like these videos and stuff. And it's like, that's not okay. Like, there was like a week ago when I was just like feeling really bad and just like dealing with a lot of stuff from my past, and like realizing like I don't really know where I'm going in the future. And yeah, it really sucks. It really sucks. It's terrible. It's really depressing. It can be really annoying and really sad. And the thing is, like, we just need to realize that we need to open up to each other and talk to each other. And that's the way that we can help express our feelings. Instead of hurting ourselves, we have to let each other be like shoulders to cry on, so that we can get those fears, those anxiety, everything out. Because there's 100% going to be somebody who's there to listen to you. 100%. Like, if you just are willing to do that, there's gonna be somebody there to listen to you. And nobody wants to see you hurt yourself. That's the worst thing in the world. And it's so sad to know that there were so many people. I was just scrolling through these comments, and like all of them were about people doing self-harm. It was so sad. Like, it was like so hard to see. And like, I want to send you the link, if only because I want you to see the video, so you can see how to really how I was learning it. But if you look at the comments as well, you'll just see how sad it is, like, that these people are believing that they have to hurt themselves, and that's their only outlet, because it's not. And to anybody out there who thinks that that's their only outlet, they need to realize that it's not their only outlet. That everybody has somebody to talk to, even if they don't think they do. Just reach out, and somebody will be there to listen to you. So that is my little piece of advice. I really hope that you listen to me today, and I hope that that can help you guys. So that's it for today. My little words of wisdom. I hope that you take it seriously, because nobody should be hurting themselves. And like, we lose too many people to things like suicide and things of those types of manner, because people don't look and listen and pay attention to those small things that are going on, and to the depression and everything that can happen because of everything. And it's just, we just push ourselves too hard sometimes, and we just need to take it one time and just be like, just take a deep breath and let yourself maybe cry, let yourself scream, let yourself just be sad, but please don't hurt yourself. That's not the answer. That is not the answer. If anything, if you take anything away from this video, that is what I want you to take away from it. Thanks, guys.